Hello, my name is Gabriel from GabakUSA. In this video, we are going to talk about miners. So if it is worth it to buy the very expensive miners on Amazon or eBay or some other place, or if you want to wait maybe a few months and buy it from Bitmain, so that way you are going to get better price. But also I'm going to teach you a few places where you can start mining right away on Genesis Mining or Hashflare. Those main sites are very good and they are very reliable, because there are many other websites that you're going to see offering the same service, but they are not, maybe they are a fraud and they are not going to offer you anything. So the only thing that they want is your money. Also, you're going to find few places, some websites that they offer you the miners for like very good price, and they don't accept anything else than just Bitcoin, so that way they are going to scam you. But in this video I'm going to teach you how to think for yourself, so that way you can calculate if it is worth it to pay those very high prices on eBay or Amazon, or buy directly on Bitmain, or if you want to, you can buy hash power on the cloud. So I'm going to change the screen, so that way I'm going to teach you. So let's say at least 2018 almost, let's say that you're going to buy a S9. In the future, surely there will be another model, maybe S11 or something else, and it will be more powerful. So in this case, I'm going to show you, for instance, with 14 terahash, and the power consumption is 14,000. So as you can see here, I'm going to, I'm trying to zoom in as much as possible, so that way you can see. So in this case, at least where I am, the power cost will be 0.11, and the power consumption will be 1400, and here we have 14 terahashes. So in this case, at least today with the prices, we are going to be earning almost $800, as you can see here. And the cost, if you are going to run it on your home, you will be paying about $4, almost $4 each day, and basically monthly you're going to pay about $100. So you have to think that if you are going to pay, like, because I'm going to show you right now on eBay, here I have it. So as you can see, the prices are very high. So in this case you have 43.50. so in this case, if you are buying in advance, it's like almost $3,000. Here you have a 42,000 something, and in some places you're going to see them even for 4,500. So for instance, here on Amazon, so you can see 44.50. so it's very steep price for the machine. And if you want to buy them on the manufacturer, for instance, here I am on Bitmain, you could buy them, but usually they are all sold out. For instance, the S9 is 1400, and the power supply is about 100. So let's say I'm going to move the mouse, so that way you see you have 100 here and you have 1400 here. So basically you're going to be paying with the shipping and everything $1,600. You're going to have everything. So you're going to think, okay, $1,600 sounds great. So if you're going to buy that, let's say that you have here, like, let's round up the number. So in this case, let's say that you're going to earn like $1,000. Okay, in 2 months or 3, you're going to be able to pay it all. Otherwise, if you're going to pay like $4,000 or something like that, I mean, you're going to, it will take you at least half a year just to cover the cost of the miner, and after that you're going to have some earnings. But let's say that maybe you want to hash, maybe you want to mine on the cloud. So if you want to do that, I'm going to show you here, for instance, on Hashflare. So as you can see, I have Hashflare here, and I'm going to show you. So let's say that you buy here the SHA-256 algorithm for Bitcoin. So as you can see, if you think about this, you're going to be paying almost $2,000, and with $2,000 you're going to have 14 terahashes. So if you think it's not that bad, so it's almost, I mean, it's going to be like if you buy it on Bitmain, it's going to be like $400 more, about that. But here you're going to have the electricity for 1 year, so they are going to rent the hash power for 1 year. And if you think here, I'm going to put this, the power consumption in zero, cost zero, and if you see here, you're going to be earning is $100 more, because you're not going to pay any electricity here. Before it was 800, so now it's 900. So if you think in 1 year you're going to be earning $11,000. So $11,000, that if the price of Bitcoin will not increase, I mean, if it stays the way it is right now in December, is almost around $11,000. So that is the price today. But if you think just by investing $2,000, you're going in 2 months, you're going to just get even, and after that everything else will be just profit. So that will be pure profit, and you don't have to worry about electricity, air condition, and everything else. Because I have equipment here, for instance, it was working like no very good. I have one S miner, so in this case, because I just unplugged it like 2 hours ago, but it was like 7 terahashes, 9 terahashes, and I had to reboot the unit very often in order to keep it high in 13. So that is another thing that you have to keep in mind. So if you're thinking, well, I'm going to buy them and then I will be mining them by myself and everything else, yeah, you have to start thinking that you may encounter some issues. For instance, now I have 13,500 almost. So I'm going to click here on the miner status. So as you can see, for some reason the hash rate is going down, and even after reinstalling, even after upgrading the miner and everything else, so I'm getting the same issue. Before I was using a slush pool, and I thought, well, maybe the pool is the issue or something else, and now I'm trying to with a nice hash, and as you can see, I'm getting the same issue. So in the beginning, I mean, for a few hours start working fine, and then the hash rate start decreasing. So as you can see here, I'm getting like almost $37 with 51 cents. So if we go here, you're going to see, okay, now here we have 30, but in nice hash I'm getting a little bit more money. But this is just something approximate. It's just a roughly number. So now I'm going to see how the miner is performing, and let's see if you see the same number that we were seeing here. So we should be able to see about 9 terahashes. So surely there is a problem with the upgrade, so with the firmware itself or the machine. I don't think so with the machine. I'm quite sure it's some problem with the firmware. So as you can see, for some reason here it says that it's offline, but it was working just a few minutes ago. So what I'm saying, I mean, usually you're going to, the miners usually they work fine, like the D3, L3, the L3, I mean, is one of the best miners that I have. The machine always is mining at the same speed. It's very stable. With the S9 it's going up and down, and at least with this miner that I have, and with the D3 usually is fine as well. But as you can see now, it says that is not active. Something is wrong. Here, as you can see, everything looks fine. It says that it's alive, but it's not working. So we'll have to see if the pool for some reason went offline, and I will have to search on this in this other point pool and see if everything is working. As you can see, the fan is working, the other fan is working as well, and I don't see any cross or anything like that. The temperature, yeah, it could be a little bit lower, but I'll see later on. But this is the kind of problem that you may find when you start mining for yourself, that you have to keep your eyes on all those things. So when you mine, usually on the cloud and all the things, someone else is taking care of all that, and you don't have to worry. So it should perform always better, and you're going to see at the end of the day, you're going to see all the Bitcoin that you have received. You can change the pool and everything, so you have always someone who's taking care of that. Also, if you want, you can use, in this case I have a Genesis mining. So the bad thing is the good thing I'm going to tell you first is that at least the contract for Bitcoin is like for life, so that is great. Meanwhile, the product in this case is profitable, so they're going to keep mining. Once it's not profitable, okay, they are going to terminate the contract. Here in Hashflare is for 1 year, but like I said before, if you invest in 2 or 3 months, you can get your money back, and the rest of it will be pure profit. So I'm going to show you the miner here on Amazon. So usually they are very expensive because the demand is huge. The manufacturer cannot give enough units. They cannot manufacture enough units for everyone. So basically, the 3 things that you have to think is: 1, are you going to take care of the miners? Are you going to be awake 24/7? And so that way you're not going to lose money, because if the miner is not performing all the way to the top, and you're, for instance, in this case that I'm having this issue with this miner for some reason, surely it's a problem with the firmware. I'm going to start trying with another firmware and see if that solves the issue. Another is the problem with electricity. You have to pay electricity, and you have to pay the air condition and everything, and it's something else that you have to worry about. And the other thing is, if you're going to mine on the cloud, the good thing is you don't have to worry about any of that. Also, the other thing is that, like, maybe in 1 year there will be new miners, more powerful, more efficient, and the one that you have is going to be obsolete, and you will have to sell it. So if you rent them, the good thing is you just don't worry about those things. And like I said in my other videos, the good thing is don't put all the eggs in one basket. So my advice, if you are asking me, okay, I understand everything that you're saying and everything, so what do you recommend me? So I recommend you everything that I said in my other videos. Try avoid putting all your eggs in one basket. So if you can invest in Hashflare, if you can invest in Genesis mining, and if you can buy maybe few miners just in case if one of these sites or these companies goes down or something like that, you're not going to lose all your investment, and you're going to be able to keep producing some money. If you want to start, doing these kind of things in your home, that is cool. Otherwise, wait for this contract. Sometimes they goes up and they are going to say, hey, contract for everyone, and then you try and buy whatever you can. Also, I'll try to keep you updated about all those things. So if you follow me on Twitter, on Facebook, and of course on YouTube, I'm going to keep you I'm going to let you know about any new update about these companies. Also, I'm going to leave you in the video description all the codes for this site, so that way if you use my code, they're going to give me some peanuts, but the good thing is that they are going to provide you like a 3% of discount, so that is a good thing. So if you want to use my code, Everything is going to be in the video description. Thank you for watching. Click and like, and remember, click on the little bell so that way every time I upload a video, YouTube will let you know if you subscribe, of course, and click on the bell. See you next time. Bye.